yet. Are you that stupid? April, they don't measure April numbers till April ends. Is it the end of April? It isn't, right? I'm not crazy, correct? It hasn't ended yet, the month. Let me look just to be sure I'm not crazy. No, it hasn't. That's so weird. So thank you to everybody. I love you guys. Hey, listen, on a serious note, I do have something to show you today. That's why it's the title of the show. You want to see why the Southern Poverty Law Center indictment is such a big deal? I promise you, I'm going to put together some pieces to you today for something you may have missed. And you're going to see why recognizing an op as it's happening is so important. Because if you recognize the op too late, you get the Biden presidency. I promise you I'm going to put this together. And some of you will see where I'm going with this early. Some of you won't. But after I'm done, it is going to be boom. The whole Biden presidency was an op. And now you're going to see it all. I'll lay it out for you piece by piece. I got that. And just some kind of inspirational words for you, because I know some people, I got a lot of wonderful supporters out there in the Bongino army. I feel like it feels like a big family. I get it with the doomers and mess with, they're just, bunch of bots, whatever, overseas. However, don't run away from any of these fights. Folks, you were born to some very special blood. And the more I dig into this unbelievable country and how we got here, the more it just warms my heart every day. How proud I am to be in the greatest club in the world, Club America. Today's show brought to you by Byrna. Some say crime is rising and that response times are slower, leaving many asking the same question: how do I protect my family without taking a life? So let me tell you about Byrna, Byrna. I have a couple burners they sent me, and let me tell you, I trust it. I love the product. Byrna's less than lethal launcher fires powerful kinetic and chemical rounds that can incapacitate an attacker for up to 30 minutes. It's a fantastic and effective product. This will give you time to get away and call for help. Byrna's new compact launcher is about the size of a smartphone. Really easy to carry, really easy to use. There's no background check required for it. It is a fantastic device, Byrna. You may have heard about it. If you're hearing about it for the first time, I strongly encourage you to check it out and one of your self-defense options. The Byrna CL fires at up to 400 feet per second with some serious stopping power, and was designed to help with de-escalation, not devastation. Byrna's proudly American, assembled in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It is a high-quality product. More than 750,000 Byrna launchers are already in the hands of law enforcement and responsible citizens like you who want protection without tragedy. Byrna, Byrna. If you believe in being prepared and you also believe in restraint, Byrna is for you. Check it out today. It's all I'm asking. It's byrna.com. Byrna.com, Byrna.com. Just learn more about it. Byrna, Byrna.com. Today's show also brought to you about, I'm into preparedness, folks. My Patriot Supply. You have to be prepared. It's not an option. You've seen what can go wrong. EMPs, storms, hurricanes, the potential for crisis and war. You got to be prepared. My friends at My Patriot Supply just told me something that should get your attention. They are slammed with business right now. Me being one of their customers, I buy all the time. Orders are pouring in at levels they haven't seen since the Biden years. It tells you everything you need to know. Many people are worried, so they're getting prepared. The question is, are you? Because there seems to be a lot of instability out there right now. And who knows who will save you if it goes sideways. The answer is you. You're responsible for yourself and your family. Don't wait for someone else to bail you out. My friends at My Patriot Supply, they'll help you. They've been with me since the beginning. The original Patriot Preparedness Company. Whatever you need for preparedness, they have it for you. Right now at preparewithdan.com. When you get a 3-month emergency food kit, they'll include a free mega protein upgrade, an incredible $200 bonus. It's a great deal. help you and your family survive a crisis. Go to preparewithdan.com. Get your emergency food supply handled today. Please don't wait. That's preparewithdan.com. Let's go, fellas. I've got another special announcement for you today. You ready? Today's going to be, if you're watching VOD, you'll notice, wow, the show is really long today. The show is going to be because we have a guest coming in we're going to take our time with today. I love my health hacks, and I know you do too. So I have the fantastic Dr. Rhonda Patrick, one of the best, you may have seen her on TikTok and Twitter, one of the best health, I don't want to say influencer, but health educators out there. I'm going to give you every life hack I use and get an expert to talk about it. Everything from sauna to cold plunge to recommended supplements to do I use creatine? Do I not use creatine? What about omega-3s? What about... This is going to be a fantastic, fantastic episode. So stay tuned for the entire thing. I promise you're going to love it. It's so clippable too. It's going to be amazing. Listen, man, you know, I yesterday, it's funny, this ranker came out and I saw it on an alert. Someone sent it to me and said, hey, congrats. So listen, I appreciate it. And, you know, we run a show, we run a business. I'm very proud. The fact that we have, you know, eyeballs and earlobes. And I'm honored to be here. However, because of some of my political stances on a variety of issues, the show is a target of the doomer and black pillar class. Their entire life is trying to destroy the show, and they just keep getting their balls kicked in. And I'm serious, it just drives them crazy because we just keep succeeding. So it's driving them nuts. And a couple folks reached out to me yesterday, like, this has to get old sometime dealing with these losers. I said, old? I said, man, do you understand? Like, this is like a X battle with a bunch of bots. Like, this isn't a thing. Like, this isn't even remotely stressful compared to what our forefathers did. You know, the more I dig into this country and its history, man, you know, we hear about all these legendary exploits of our forefathers and stuff, but some of them get lost because this is such an amazing, powerful country. You were born of revolutionary blood, man. You live in the most amazing place on earth at the most amazing time because a generation of heroes in a series of world wars, the Civil War, the Revolutionary War, 1812, the Western Front in the Revolutionary War, they fought for you to give you this land for you and your grandkids. The Twitter fights are, what kind of bullshit is that? I was thinking yesterday, I'm sitting around my house and I love this. You know, we all know about the Alamo. We know about Iwo Jima. But you know, it's a battle that a lot of people don't talk about much. I want you to look this up. I'm not here to give you homework. I'm just telling you. You want to be unbelievably proud of your country and your forefathers. How many people in the chat know about the Battle of Boonesboro in Kentucky territory back in the late 1700s? That was the Western Front in the Revolutionary War. 40 frontiersmen in an 11-day siege by the Shawnee and Blackfish, overwhelmed by about 400 Shawnee and British supporting them with weapons and everything. About 40 men and women in a little fort protected by basically wood spike logs. That was it. Tried to burn them out, tried to tunnel in. And these 40 took on these 400 Shawnee who after 11 days just gave up because they couldn't take the fort because they had balls and stones. I don't know why that popped into my head yesterday. Daniel Boone and these frontier warriors. You want to talk about balls and nerve and guts and grit? That's the United States of America. Those are your forefathers. Those are the people who you live in Kentucky today. Well, you can thank those 40 men and women who held out for 11 days in the siege of Boonesboro. And we're worried about Twitter fights with a bunch of Pakistani bots. Come on, that's not a thing. You live in the greatest country on earth. There may be a real fight ahead. We got real problems. Twitter fights with Pakistani bots are not one of them. Folks, I don't know if you caught this yesterday, but I'm about to, this is a tutorial in an op that cost us 4 years and cost us a lot. The Joe Biden presidency, I made the case to you. Why are we still talking about the Joe Biden presidency? Because we're still living with the legacy of it, between regulations, the weaponization of government, everything that the laws that were passed, the garbage he pushed through. This was a big problem. What if I told you today the entire Biden presidency was an op? We know that, Dan. Do you? You may know that, but do you know how it happened? Now with this indictment, I'm starting to ask some questions you should be asking yourself too. Let's walk through it one by one. I want to start with this to get the show started with a bang. Did you see the 5 yesterday, Greg Gutfeld? I love Greg. Greg was in rare form yesterday, even for Greg. I'm a huge fan. I don't know if you caught this, but this thing went absolutely nuclear yesterday. Here's Gutfeld, about a minute clip. He's arguing with Jessica Tarloff, the liberal on the 5. And he's trying to make the case, and he does an unbelievable job. Not trying, he makes the case that, and I can attest to this, that about 95+%, and that may be being nice, of what you see in the liberal race war against America is manufactured racism. It's manufactured. I'm not telling you racism doesn't exist. I'm not telling you it's not a problem we should vigorously combat.